My name is Alyssa Gilbert, and I'm a Caymanian doing it. I'm Alyssa Gilbert, I am 24, and I'm from West Bay. I currently work in the fashion industry, and I'm based in London. I always loved fashion from a young age. I originally started at 8 doing like online fashion games, making my own designs, and then at 14 I did modeling properly here and then eventually in the UK. I love fashion because I can express myself in any way that I want to. There's so many different pathways to explore. There's a lot more to fashion than I think a lot of people realize. And there's a lot of different connections that fashion has to other industries. There's fashion in music, fashion in film, fashion in costume. There's so many different things that you can explore throughout that. And the further you move up, the more those things get combined. So I think that's probably my favorite thing about fashion. My advice to Caymanians wanting to go into fashion is that you have to love it and you have to be disciplined, because you will spend hours and hours and hours and hours and years of your time doing it for free, working for people that you might not get along with, trying to build your portfolio, build your way up. There's a lot of unpaid labor that goes into it. So going into it for money isn't even an option. You have to do it because you love it, and you have to like keep doing it to get somewhere. To me, being Caymanian is the small things that kind of like connect all of us. The urge to be creative, the slight urge to rebel, the urge to kind of like, not really the urge, but the instinct to connect with nature, land, sea. I think we all have memories that kind of like connect us to the island itself. And more recently, I think we all have a shared hopelessness with being minorities, and I think that's all something that we can relate to. I'm proud to be Caymanian because of the people that came before me. And when you learn, I think you need to take the time to like learn about the people that came before you in order for you to be proud. And I think that's what makes me the most proud, is that a group of people literally started from nothing and kind of like built a whole economy, built a whole island by themselves. My favorite phrase is, if you don't hear, you feel. Meaning, if you don't hear, something is going to happen. For example, if the water is rough and you want to go for a swim, but your mama tells you no because you'll get sea itch, and you go in the sea and you get sea itch. My favorite thing about the Cayman Islands is the actual islands itself. All three of them are so different, and I feel like they all have their own little personalities. And I think there's something that like a lot of people don't think of. Everybody says the beach or the people or the food, but I think we kind of overlook the islands themselves and what they like provided for us. One thing I want to see improved, but I also think it's a solution together, is preservation. Preservation of the people, preservation of the land, preservation of sea creatures, mangroves, preservation of everything. I feel like a lot of things are kind of being taken away, and I think preservation isn't really a priority. And I think that's the solution to a lot of problems that we have as a people and just in general. I think people can show their Caymanian pride, like I said before, by just learning where they come from. I think when you learn about the people that came before you, you're naturally going to be more prideful, because I didn't always have Cayman pride. It's only very recently that I've had it, and that's just come to me from doing my research of our history and the people that paved the way for us. I would recommend the BRAC, because if you want the most authentic experience of the islands and the life that we live, I would suggest the BRAC. And it's also more fun because there's a little more terrain to explore.